One look at you, my whole life falls in line. I prayed for you before I called you mine. Oh, I can't believe it's true sometimes. Oh, I can't believe it's true. I get to love you. It's the best thing that I'll ever do. I get to love you. It's a promise I'm making to you. Whatever may come, your heart I will choose. Forever I'm yours, forever I do. I get to love you. I get to love you. The way you love, it changes who I am. I am undone, and I thank God once again. Oh, I can't believe it's true sometimes. Oh, I can't believe it's true. I get to love you. It's the best thing that I'll ever do. I get to love you. It's a promise I'm making to you. Whatever may come, your heart I will choose. Forever I'm yours, forever I do. I get to love you. 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 And they say love is a journey, a promise that I'll never leave. And when it's too heavy to carry, remember this moment with me.
Hi, Jeremy and Marina.
I'd like to say I love the wedding. Happy marriage.
Jeremy, you're a loving man, and Marina, you're very sweet. I wish that you will have a wonderful life together.
Happy wedding, Jeremy and Marina. Bye.
And my hair is thin and falling out of all the wrong places. I am a little insecure. My eyes are crossed, but they're still blue. I bite my nails and tell the truth. I go from thin to overweight. Day to day it fluctuates. My skin is ink but faded too. But she loves me, she loves me. Why the hell she love me? And she could have anyone else. Oh, you love me, you love me. Why the hell would you love me? 'Cause I don't even love myself. Baby, the best part of me is you. And lately, everything's been
still forget. I lose my phone and place my bets, and I never catch the train on time, always 30 minutes behind. Your worries ain't seen nothing yet, but you love me, you love me. Why the hell you love me so when you could have anyone else? Yeah, yeah. He loves me, and I bet he never lets me go, and shows me how to love myself. 'Cause baby, the best part of me is you. Whoa, lately everything's making sense too. Baby, I'm so in love with you. Baby, the best part of me is you. Whoa, lately everything's making sense too. Oh, baby, I'm so in love with you. Oh, baby, I'm so in love with you. Yeah, yeah. Oh, baby, I'm so in love with you. Heart beats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave, how can I love when I'm afraid to fall? Watching you stand alone, every doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I've loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more. Time stands still, beauty in all she is. I will be brave, I will not let anything take that first night we were standing at your door, fumbling for your keys, then I kissed you. Asked me if I wanna come inside, 'cause we didn't wanna end the night. Then you took my hand and I followed you. Yeah, I see us in black and white, crystal clear on a starlit night, and all your gorgeous colors. I promise that I love you for the rest of my life. See you standing in your dress, swear in front of all our friends there'll never be another. I promise that I love you for the rest of my life. Now we're sitting here in your living room, telling stories while we share a drink or two. And there's a vision I've been holding in my mind. We're 65 and you asked, when did I first know? I always knew. Yeah, I see us
crystal clear on a starlit night. There'll never be another. I promise that I love you. I see us in black and white, crystal clear on a starlit night. And all your gorgeous colors, I promise that I love you for the rest of my life. I see you standing in your dress, swearing flirting for our friends. There'll never be another. I promise that I love you for the rest of my life. And there'll never be another. I promise that I love you for the rest of my life.
Thank you to all of you for being with us tonight and sharing with us our joy and happiness. My wife and I are very proud and happy to see that our little girl we used to hold in our hands has grown up and became such a wonderful person, kind, compassionate, honest, reliable, and smart. Even smarter than her father. And I'm really proud that I can to come and ask her for advice. Like, 6 years ago, that little girl has convinced me to make very important decision. I did it. And my life has changed in many ways. We are really happy that Marina and Jeremy have met. And we really felt in love with Jeremy. He is such a great guy, kind, mindful, attentive, and also very smart. So, Stella, Victor, thank you for raising your son to be a man he is. Thanks. As Talmud says, initially Adam and Eve were created as a single being with a male and female halves, but then God determined that it's not good. It's not good when human being is feeling he is perfect and he needs no one in this world. So God turned out his creation in two incomplete halves. And isn't it amazing that today these two halves have found each other? Marina, Jeremy, the woman came out from a man's rib, not from his feet to be walked on, not from his head to be superior, but from his side to be equal, under his arm to be protected, and next to his heart to be loved.
I'm looking around, I'm seeing all the people here. It's such a good feeling. I thank so many people for coming from out of town, from the States, some of them by way of Magog, also friends from Toronto. This is my third speech. I had two previous ones. My first one for Michael lasted about 5 minutes. My one for Jeffrey, I imagine, was a little shorter, and this will probably be even shorter yet. All I can say is I'd like to welcome Marina, her parents, her family, to our family. I know Marina is very nice. I've had a long time to get to know her. And Jeremy, I don't know if you know it, before he became an optometrist, he went to Toronto for a new Master of Financial, Master of, what was it, Jeremy? Anyhow, when he finished that after 2 years, he came home and he said, I really don't feel like crunching numbers in a bank with a bunch of nerds. So he decided to go to Florida, where he spent 4 years, and it's turned out very well. But one thing that he had to study when he was in Toronto was risk management. And I'm sure before he took this step, getting married, he weighed all the risks, and he must have determined that there's absolutely no risk. And I think that's very true, because I expect to see them happily married for a long time. Enjoy yourselves tonight. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Monica. I'm Marina's other unofficial maid of honor. So Marina and I's love story began back in when we met in Dawson. I very vividly recall walking into one of my very first classes, and there was Marina sitting in the front row in this bright green Space FB tracksuit, which was very hip at the time, I assure you. So we instantly connected. Marina was always her magnetic personality drew me to her. She was always so enthusiastic. She was such a good entertainer, a good storyteller. Anyways, we connected instantly. And that was 13 years ago. 13 years of memories of witnessing Marina not only mature, but fulfill all her dreams, make things happen, and make her way to where she sees herself and wants to be. Very few people have the kind of ambition that Marina has. Barely was she done with her law degree, and already was she thinking about enrolling into med school. You have everything it takes in life to succeed, Marina. I have no doubt in my mind. I think your parents, Igor and Natalia, deserve a very honorable mention here. I really adore them very much. They really set an example of like a beautiful, loving home that I'm sure... Oh, there they are. That I'm sure that you yourself will create with Jeremy. And... Sorry. Yes. So, more so than bonding over our love for afternoon picnics in Westmount Park with a bottle of wine instead of going to Introduction to Accounting, Marina and I bonded over our strong determination of knowing what we wanted in life and where we saw ourselves, the kind of man we wanted to be with. And we knew the kind of life that we envisioned for ourselves, and that we could get it no matter, just as long as we wanted it badly enough. And here you are, exactly where you wanted to be. So the very first time I met Jeremy, I really didn't know that much about him. Marina kind of went off radar, which is completely normal, and I was at home on diaper duty. So Marina brought Jeremy over, and we had just moved into a new house, so I started, they came to meet my daughter, and so I was showing them around the house, and then we went downstairs, we were talking on the couch, and then I go upstairs to change the diaper, and when I come back down, there they are, like in the middle of like this intense make-out session on my couch. So there I was, feeling all like unattractive postpartum, and there was Marina glowing and more radiant than I had ever seen her. So, nevertheless, Jeremy, you made a very good first impression on me. How I, Jeremy, honestly, how I knew that you were the one is that you were the first guy Marina never complained about. And she does complain a lot. I love you. But I really believe that you two have built on all the right foundations for a healthy and lifelong marriage. Jeremy, I trust you have surely already figured out that there will never be a dull moment in a life with Marina. She will keep you laughing with her sharp sense of humor, her witty quotes, and her random thoughts. She will motivate you, challenge you, and stimulate your mind. She's loyal, sensitive, charming, charismatic. I trust that you will help make her see clear when she has one of her hypochondriac episodes or when you're trying to sort out a wedding venue crisis. I see how happy and grateful she is to have you by her side and for everything that you do for her. So may you continue to be each other's pillars and to achieve great things together. And I also, Jeremy, today you really stood out to me, just how you were orchestrating everything. Hats off to you, and cheers. I really love you guys a lot.
I've had a couple speeches, so I'm going to be quick, short, sweet. First of all, I got to say thank you, everybody, for coming. You weren't invited once, but twice as we moved. So if you made the cut, you know we like you, and we're happy you came. The ones we didn't like still there. It's all right. Okay. I gotta say, obviously we've met Marina the past year and change, and going to 2 years, and she is such a beautiful girl, a sweet girl. We're very proud to have met her. And Jeremy is the sweetest guy in the world and very nice. Now, I've shared a room with Jeremy. So I know. I know, look, I'm the one who talked a lot. He was quieter, that I know all his habits. And I got to tell you, Marina, perfect, amazing. He's the best. That you will be happy, you will be good. He's the organized and better one. That I want everybody to raise a glass. I want to wish Jeremy a mazel tov. I want to wish Marina a mazel tov. I want to welcome her family, who we've met and love and enjoy. I want to welcome all my family as well, and friends, and say, l'chaim. Great, beautiful life together. Chaim.
Hi, I'd like to thank everybody for coming from near and far. We really appreciate it. Wait. Better? Better? Hi, everybody. I'd like to thank everybody for coming from near and far. We really appreciate it tonight. I'd like to thank my parents for all their moral support and all their sacrifices over the years. I will never forget. Also, you showed me what it takes to stay married for over 40 years and counting. 46 years and counting. I won't be making mistakes like my brother did. Jeffrey, he said we know each other for 2 years, and it's really 3 years. To Marina's parents, Igor and Natalia, thank you for welcoming me into your family, for making sure Marina always takes good care of me. Unfortunately, I've never learned any Russian words, so I gave it a little try this week. Here goes. Я рад, что мы будем одной семьей. That means I'm happy we're going to be one family. Aww. Спасибо. Marina, my beautiful wife. Wow, look what we did. 2 weddings in 1 year, 2 completely different designs. Crazy, crazy last month. But nothing was going to stop me from marrying you. From the moment I saw your pictures, I knew I had to meet you. Facebook. Thank you, Zuckerberg. 6 months later, when we finally met, randomly for the first time, I turned to my friends. and told them something I'd never done before in my life. I said, boys, I think I'm done. This is going to be a long, long relationship. Now, I'm not someone who likes to make a rush decision, but when it came to Marina, I just knew. I was instantly smitten. I can honestly say that getting married to you is the best thing I've ever made, best decision I've ever made. Good things do come to those who wait. I'd like to make a toast to my beautiful bride. On the inside and the outside, she knows I hate wine, but I'll make an exception for her. Monica, it's really hard when you write on a paper to find where you are. Okay, so everybody pick up your glass. Let's make a toast to my beautiful, beautiful wife. She became blonde in the last 3 months. It's a completely different girl. Very, very happy. I actually like standing here and talking. Jeffrey, I don't know what you're talking about. Ask Marina, I talk a lot. Anyways, let's make a cheers. We have already enjoyed 3 great years together, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. Here's to us continuing our amazing love story. I love you. L'chaim, everybody.
Don't wanna get ahead of myself, feeling things I've never felt. It's kind of hard for me to explain her personality and everything. Brings me to my knees, oh. She shines me up like gold on my arm. I wanna take it slow, but it's so hard. I love to see her face in daylight. It's more than just our bodies at night. But she's really tempting me, oh. Do you think I'm being foolish if I don't rush in? I'm scared to death that she might be it, that the love is real, that the shoe might fit. She might just be my everything and beyond, beyond space and time in the afterlife. Will she have my kids? Will she be my wife? She might just be my everything and beyond. I wanna bring her round to meet you. I think you like a candelina. I know that grandma would have loved her like she was her own. She makes me feel at home.